Hello everyone, so welcome to my YouTube channel for today's. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel today. I'm gonna talk about like some controversy about like rate my professor. Every college student know like when taking classes, they just use like log on like the website like rate my professor, like close evaluation, and just like have like a basic idea about like how this professor teaching, how is like the quality of the professor. But now I have found some controversies here. Take my school, like University of Washington, as an example, because like there are some professors that are really well known for their teaching, so everybody that wants to take class with them. So I'm currently taking Method 26, which is a Calculus 3 with a Professor Andrew Lovelace, and he's known for like one of the best math professors at University of Washington Math Department. Well, there are some controversies on there. So this morning, I think this afternoon, I received a non-announcement from Dr. Lovelace. He mentioned like some of people in in his class, because I'm in section C and section D. So some people in like both class have some bad comments, like they're like about like other like homework, they're like exam score and everything. So they're kind of like very stressed, and so they put some bad ratings, like angry emails on there, and now just things like I still think this Andrew Lovelace was still known for his 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 reputation, his good teaching. But okay, here's a side note. So the comment on the rate my professor isn't really biased, because everybody learn differently. So like, so be careful when reviewing, when looking at those comments. And here's the thing: some professors with highly high ratings may not be really what you really expect. So if a professor have a rating of 4.5, and you might just think, okay, this is a good professor, but when you take the class and you have an awful time, that is not worth it, right? So when reviewing the comment, and here's the tip. So if you see like they're almost the same comment, like the structures, like so for example, so if like multiple comments you're saying like I just like it's like Professor Angel Lovelace, it is amazing. This is the best class I ever have taken. Don't read that class. Don't read this comment. Because read my professor, he may not know who is actually take that class before. So any people who can just want to anybody who can hop on just give a comment only because whether they love only because if they like Angela Lovelace or they don't like other professor and they want just to make more or they just want to make or they just with make like a statement of Dr. Lovelace. Andrew Lovelace is this amazing professor among the entire University of Washington math department. But they did not actually take that class. So, so if you see like multiple comments, they're other but almost identical and there's no special reason, just ignore it. Because you will know how the class is going until you be casually experienced. Some of my friends have warned me before, so Metro 26 with Dr. Lovelace, it is not like a cakewalk. So like you are not just gonna walk in and then get an A. That's not the case. One thing about like rate my professor, it is I would just I would not use it like a main reference because like one, there might be some lazy students who they just put a comment on there because they got bad grades. For example, so like if people they got like a C on Calc 1, that is, and and I can think they do not like class because they don't uh, because they get a C. One of our one of our professor called April Verkel, if I pronounce appropriately or like or right, she's teaching for Meta 24, Meta 25, Meta 26, and Meta Roll, like 100 level courses. Well, for like recently, I checked her rate, my professor rating. Her rating just dropped from like a 2.9 to 2.5 or whatever it is. Well, I'm still questionable. There's people talking about like it is Met 112 and it's April. Yeah, she's teaching Met 112 right now, but like I just because sometimes I just feel like reading because like I just because like maybe they're just lazy work, maybe they're just lazy and they just give like a bad rating on there. So sometimes I'm not sure what they're actually thinking about that professor. Well, I mean, it's like the only thing I would look is a course evaluation catalog because that is more accurate. The feedback for professors overall like the experiences. So Redman professor, sometimes you can just get like some like a very misleading comment. Yeah, so not limit to Edward Burkell or like Andrew Lovelace. Because from what I know, Dr. Lovelace, he really cares about like everyone. That's why he just push. She he really encouraged everyone to go to his office hour, to attend the quiz, to attend lecture, to attend everything. Um, because he really wants us to do well on Method 26. Method 26, it is not really easy courses. If you don't do well, you have to work hard. I think what many people think about like a good professor, it is easy class, easy A, but that does not come true in college. So if you do not work hard, just wait for an A, that is not going to come true. That's just makes for college, and it's not like for high school because some professor in college they do not exercise on teaching. So not every professor is as good as Dr. Lovelace, Andrew Lovelace, and not every professor is bad as Neil Coplas or Edward Burkell. Here's my thing about my professor. So when you look at the rating, just be careful because some people they just try to make a falsy comment because based on what the, only based on what is the older rating says, and they do not want to get like a bad like this. That's why just say this professor, it is that, and this professor is yeah what, and if my advice it is if you really want to know a quality of a professor taking his class, take a class with the professor first, then make a comment because like we have different learning habits and we learn in like various ways. Some professors teach they have their teaching method, so there's very individual, very based on the individual. So like and when looking at some professors with some bad ratings such as Yuan I took last fall is rating 2.4 out of 5. This is definitely not good, but isn't terrible. So my advice is just to take a class with the professor and just to tell how they do. It's like if it's the ratings all straight fives, don't be happy about that. Because there are some people they may just very smart. They might be like they might be like engineering major who just know everything, just ace every exam. Well, the most accurate will be like the average people, how they think about the class. That is the most important thing you are looking for. And for if you're low ratings, just be careful because there are some people that may just that may just never learn, never attend a lecture. They just based on what it probably says about like the how bad the professor is, and they just put a rating on there. That is how low rating they are. So taking college classes, it is not an easy task when it comes to choosing the professor, but this can be helpful because I know everybody want to get a good grade, right? So rate the professor can provide some help, but I recommend do not heavily rely on that because everybody have a different way to learn. Here, that's all my video. I hope you guys have a great day and hope everyone get their what their ideal professor is in college because we all want to get good grade, right? Okay. Don't forget to don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel. There's more amazing video for you. And this is my another video. Hope you guys have a great day.